Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now we're going to dig into this movie because Barack Obama and Michelle Obama is executive producers. And this movie pretty much is throwing Bible prophecy in people's face when they would pretty much ignore it and try to change the subject and return to normal and try to not think about it. But the movie make them focus on the situation that we've been telling them is going to happen according to Bible prophecy. See, this ain't no opinion. This ain't no estimation. This ain't no, this might happen. This is not no um, situation that somebody is trying to use for propaganda, and it's not a conspiracy theory. See, the scriptures said exactly what was going to happen. And the Obamas was in the White House. They seen a lot of stuff that's going down. And these people might be trying to warn these regular people in the world on what the heck is finna go down. And they might be paid to bring certain propaganda into the forefront. So when these dragons come up with their schemes, which they already talked about the Kabbalah in the movie. See, this powerful elites, when they come with whatever they coming with, they got the people to be paying attention. And they trying to warn the people about what the heck they gonna come with. But anyway, let's get into the scriptures now. The main places, Salakia, the main places where you can see this stuff is where it's talking about Babylon. See, in Babylon, that great city is talking about America. When you go into Isaiah 47 and 1, it talks about the virgin daughter of Babylon. And this lady wrote a book about it. When you put in the virgin daughter of Babylon into Google, America is going to pop up. And it's got details in it where, for instance, where it says, take the millstone and grind meal. Mind you, in the top it says, sit in the dust, sit on the ground. So when you do this, you sit on the ground, you sit in the dust, and then it say come down. So this is talking about Babylon falling. And it's talking about a great city falling. And this city is not no religion. See, this is talking about a great place that's got riches, and it's like a king, or that's because they call it King of Babylon, Isaiah 14. And that's what Lucifer was all about. He was falling from heaven, or rulership, or being the king. You see, having servants and slaves. He was gonna fall from this situation, and they're gonna grind meal, sit on the ground and be a slave, be a worker. So you're gonna leave that state, and you're gonna be a worker, and you're gonna be in shame to the fact of you was doing some wicked behind stuff. So you got that in Isaiah 47. Then you got Jeremiah 49. Jeremiah 49 is the beginning of who Babylon is. It's telling you it is concerned, verse 7, concerning Edom. Edom was the most wickedest nation in the Bible, in the scripture. And it's going to break down how Edom is going to fall. So and mind you, Jeremiah wasn't writing on chapter 49, chapter 50, no, he wasn't writing like that. See, once he got to verse 7, this is when he's starting to write about Edom. He breaks it down. Edom. Verse 10, it said, but I have made Esau bare. This is what Isaiah 47 was saying. Make the leg bare. See, make this people bear what they doing. What you do with your legs. You move and walk. You travel. You do things. And this is what you take action. This is what is gonna be exposed what Esau is doing. See, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. See, because the Edomites, when they break the end of Jeremiah down, it's guarantee that they're gonna tell a lie and say, "Oh, this not about the Edomites." When you go to chapter 50, which is ain't no chapter 50, he just kept elaborating on the Edomites. He says 50 say the word that the Lord spoke against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by the Jeremiah the prophet. And see, he talking about the Edomites, and this is how we know for a fact. Psalm 137. See, it says, verse 7, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom. Then when you jump down to verse 8, it say, O daughter of Babylon. Edom and the daughter of Babylon, the same thing. See, this is what Jeremiah is doing, and he's talking about Babylon. So the same thing with Apostle John in Revelation when he talks about Babylon. And get right to the point, he say, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? See, what city is like unto this great city? Then verse 18 and 17, he said, the woman which you saw is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. And we know America reign over the earth, man. There's no religion that reign over the earth. See, you got two major religions, Muslims and so-called Christians, and none of them is reigning over no earth. They competing with each other. They got competition. Those religions are not reigning over the earth. This is talking about unknown caller. This is talking about a place. And see, and this is what pretty much is going to be left behind. Because look at verse 8 of Revelation 11. It say, and their dead bodies shall line the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Because in this city, they done told every kind of lie you can think of. And all of these lies is mainly on Yahweh Shah, who they even call Jesus Christ, when they pushing that Christianity, which spread all over the world from this place. See, the Catholic Church won't really spreading that stuff like these American Babylon the Great citizens and Christians that's living in the great city. And it's going to be a lot of dead bodies in this city. Because when you go in the second Ezra, to get back to the movie, it gives you a breakdown. Now, first, it talks about the end of the world in chapter 6. And who is the end of the world? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Why? Because Babylon the Great is ran by Esau Edom, the so-called white man who got the military, who got the dollar, his face on the dollar with the pyramid and the eagle. See, and the New World Order on the back of it with the owl, the small little tiny owl in the corner. See, he the one got the global dollar and the banks that everybody got to have a banking account with the World Trade Center and all that crap. just to trade goods. All of the countries. That's why I say he reigned over the kings of the earth. They got to come to him to do some trading. They little funky dollar ain't nothing, man. And so this is what happens in the end of the world. And this is what the movie pretty much was the climax of. It was showing you that this society is going to break down. Now, verse 20, it tells you, it says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished. When is that going to happen? World War III. When these other countries come against Babylon. And in Jeremiah 50, it talks about how these other countries is going to come against Babylon. Revelation 17 and 16 tells you how these 10 kings is going to come against Babylon. You see, let me get both of those, because that's the perfect combination. We can get Jeremiah 59, I think. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. Okay. They gonna spoil Babylon. They gonna destroy Babylon. And not just those assembly of the great nations, but also the other Edomites that ain't living in America is gonna come against America. What is it? 17 and 16. It says the 10 horns which you saw uh upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and these shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat up flesh and burn her with fire. These 10 kings is other Edomites that's living in Europe, Germany, Poland, Spain, France, wherever they at, Russia. These other Edomites is gonna join in with these other great nations to destroy Babylon the Great, America. But before it happens, Second Ezra give you some detail. See, chapter 6 is talking about when the world begin to end and shall be finished. Okay. So when you jump down to verse 20, verse 22, it tell you what's gonna happen. It say, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. You're not gonna have no food in the store, man. Then you gonna understand. See, when people start realizing what's going on and start snatching all the food out the store, see, some people gonna know. They gonna already be snatching food out the store. That's what the dude who was living up the street from the couple, they was already snatching food out the store. See, when they went to go get some food, they was renting out this house and they went to go get some food. And so when the family went to go get some food, they saw another dude. He looked like he's stocking up heavy. And then the black dude told him, this dude, man, he always been ready. He been stocking up for years. He been ready. See? And then when the little girl went into the big people house, pretty much had a mansion. She done went in their house and ate up all their little snacks. And then she realized that it was a hallway with a big door at the end. And she went into the bunker with all that food down there. See, because them people been stocking up, they've been seeing what's going on in the world, and they know all hell is gonna break loose. I'm gonna get 24 and I'm gonna jump to why these people is stocking up on this food. It said at that time, shall friends fight against one another like enemies. See, in verse 23, it shows you how they say that the trumpet, they gonna sound the trumpet because they gonna know that all hell is gonna break loose because these people ain't got no food. And these Americans, with they fat behind, they gonna want to eat all the time. Every 15 to 30 minutes, American trying to stuff some food in their mouth. See, because they got a bunch of spirits, evil spirits on they in their mind pretty much. But let's go to what is it? Revelation 6. Revelation 6 tell you what these people gonna be doing. See, what the rich people, cause see, that's where they went. She went into that big mansion and she said, okay, before all hell break loose, and mind you, verse 12 through 14 and talking about them darn nuclear missiles that's gonna be dropping on America to blow her behind up. Like in Jeremiah 50, verse 9 was saying that all them great nations gonna get together and they gonna throw missiles, arrows. See, the broken arrow, nuclear missile, they gonna shoot missiles at this place. Same thing with Revelation 6, 17 and 16. Say the 10 kings is gonna burn Babylon the Great with fire. How they gonna burn the place with fire? With nuclear missiles. So the rich people, they trying to put food in the bunkers and they trying to prepare for the situation. That's why the little girl went down there in the bunker. Cause this is the stuff people got in their house in 2023. All the rich people, this is what they got, man. Verse 15, and the kings of the earth, the great men, the rich men, the chief captains, the mighty men, every bondman and free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said unto the mountains and rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of him that sit on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Because he the one causing this thing to go down. He causing World War III. He causing the people to make nuclear missiles. He causing America to fall. See? Verse 17, for the great day of his wrath is come. See, they know that that day is coming. They know that that day is here. It ain't too much of coming from afar. See, it's already here, and they know this thing done hit the scene. It said, who shall be able to stand? Nobody ain't gonna be able to stand in this atmosphere, especially if you live in the city. That's why they showed the city with helicopters all around and gunshots shooting around and a big nuclear missile smoke thing, the missile done hit the city and smoke done came up in the air. What they call it, a mushroom cloud. They showed a mushroom cloud over the city, helicopters and gunfire. Pop, 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 pop. Only people that done left the city, this is what Obama done pretty much saying. If you in them cities, you better get the heck up out them cities. And if you ain't prepared with a bunker, you might end up out them cities and the animals might attack your behind, see, and eat your behind alive. Or somebody gonna run up in your house trying to find some food. See, talking about, well, you got medicine, you got food I needed, my kids, worrying about their children, they gonna come in there and try to kill your behind. And this is what Second Ezra is talking about. To get right to the point. Second Ezra what? 19. It just started off. It say Salakia. 15. Second Ezra 15. Starting at verse 15. It say, for the sword and their destruction draw near. One people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. See, they're going to try to come and get some food for their kids. Verse 16, it say, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. See, they're going to be at your door. Just like the man with the gun. He come out the house with the shotgun and say, man, I'm looking out for my family. I don't got nothing for y'all but a conversation. And they say, man, please, they begging the man, I beg you, please, my children need some food. See, they begging for the situation. And the stranger, who's the black man, he don't even know that his son ain't nothing wrong with his daughter. See, his daughter nice, and he got his house all set. He trying to help the people living in his house, some damn strangers. And he done put a pistol on the man. He say, you gonna give us them goods, man. See, they ready to start fighting about the situation. It say they shall not regard the king nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power. Because it ain't going to be none around, pretty much. Everybody's going to throw that, whatever you, the police and all that crap, that junk going to go to the wind. Because they ain't going to be able to travel. Look at what it said in verse 17. See, the police ain't going to be able to fly to your house or wherever you at. See, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. See, they're not going to be able to just fly through the streets because people going to be trying to get the heck away at the last minute. See, when that trumpet blow, people going to flood the street. The streets going to be flooded. And whoever in them houses and in the neighborhoods and in the city, they going to be killing each other. Verse 18 say, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Grown behind men gonna be afraid and pissing their pants. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. See, even before then, they gonna start with the freaking prophets and the Israelites, the people that pretty much is the reason all this stuff is happening. Because the slaves are finna be released, just like in the Red Summer, when the Israelites stood up in 1910 and said, we the Israelites, they went to writing books and telling people and spreading the word, went to spreading out because Negroes talk. That's when the so-called white men said, we need to get together over here in the Federal Reserve and make us a central bank. We need to get this war popping off to get some more money. We need to kill these Negroes in the Red Summer, in Rosewood, in the Black Wall Street. See, in all of these black towns, we need to bring these Negroes back down. They trying to rise up and tell each other that they Israelites. They trying to make deals across seas to the other people. See, the Lord about to give them the kingdom. We need to. Is this the end of the Gentile time? You see, the Jehovah Wickedness talking about it's the end of the Gentile time. We need to bring these people down. See, and this is what they doing now. They realizing that the Israelites has done told the truth. These are the prophets, and this the end of the Gentile time. We all Gentiles and we all heathen, but he finna get these Negroes back they inheritance, and he finna destroy our behind and make us slaves. We need to do something fast, and they gonna come and lie. That's why Revelation 12 and 10 say they gonna be accusers of the brethren. They gonna accuse the Israelites of everything. See, just like they was doing back then, they was accusing them and going, uh, destroying, massacring all these black cities. All these Negroes is the problem. See, making up false charges. Oh, they done raped a woman and they done killed somebody and they done did this. They some terrorists and all this crap. And just go around and start trying to round people up. And because they gonna know it's a wrap. That's why they made the movie Purge. In the Purge, all heck had broke loose, and they was causing the stuff to break loose, so they can go around and kill people. Made it illegal pretty much to knock people off. But chapter 16 in Second Ezra, verse 21 and 22, show you how the situation is going. Because first, food was so cheap, and there wasn't nothing going on now. But these dragons made some kind of poison to spread some through the community and cause all hell to break loose in that situation. So that shot the inflation up. So now the food ain't cheap no more. So now the inflation done shot up due to them just giving away money, stealing money, printing all kind of money. See, now you got these people with the food is shot to the roof and it ain't cheap no more, and famine is coming on the scene. and even more confusion now because you don't even want to eat the damn food. Verse 22, it say, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others shall that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Because it still is in the midst of the chapter 15 where it said that they gonna start running into folk houses when they realize all hell is breaking loose. See, and the food securities is gonna be the when you know is that it's hit, it done hit that level where the society done broke down. Once that food situation is tampered with, and you got people going in the store and snatching the food, then you know. Then the man said something in the movie. He said the elites they sitting around and they talking about it's a strategy that they gonna try to move, but they trying to act like the Chinese is causing the strategy. But it ain't the Chinese causing the strategy. It's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. This is who causing the strategy. First, he gonna do some kind of what you call it, terrorist attack, false flag crap, like it's another nation doing it. They always blame it on the Chinese when they the ones sent the darn poison. They told the Chinese to create the poison and spread it around. But anyway, it says they saying that the Chinese or some other place is done mess with the darn communication. Shut the communication down. Then after you shut the communication down, then you get the people to confused pretty much. Uh, you pass around some pamphlets, now the people confused. Then you mess up the transportation. So you mess up the communication, the transportation, and you cause the people to be confused. See, that's why I say a man won't be able to enter into the city, and it's gonna be great confusion and famine going on. People gonna be ready to kill and bust into other folk houses. See, that whole scenario is in the scriptures and this Bible prophecy. So the people, the Obamas, what they did was slow people brain down. Well, they can't just say because see, mind you, Obama made the movie Barry, and Barry had the Israelites, the true prophets of the Lord in there. Didn't have the Christian pastor with his little microphone and Jesus saves. See, it didn't have that ignorant mess on there. It had the prophets of God that are going to second Esdras and tell you the prophecies that are going to Revelations and tell you the understanding of the prophecy. Going to Jeremiah, going to Isaiah, and tell you the true prophecies of what's gonna happen. See, he had those people in the movie talking about the the Edomites and the so-called white man is the devil, and he the one is destroying the earth and causing all hell to break loose, and found his foundation is America. But they tried to demonize the people. See, they use Obama and them to demonize people too now. They try to say, oh, he was calling the white lady uh, a dog and all this. Cause Jesus called the white lady a dog. Yeah, because he letting you know these people are the dogs that's going to destroy the earth. These are the dirty dogs that's going to destroy the earth. See, these Edomites. But anyway, Isaiah 13 talk about Babylon too now. So you got 47, 13, you got 19 talking about same thing. Let's go to 19 too. Uh, Isaiah 19. Because it said in Revelation that this Babylon the Great, this great city, is spiritually Egypt. So when you're thinking about Egypt, this is what's going to happen. Verse 19, it breaks down America, but it calls it Egypt. It says, verse 2 to get to the point, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. See, it's going to be major race wars, and people going to be killing each other in these cities, man. They going to be fighting and confused and hungry and thinking about they going to starve out and looking for who got the food, who where the bunkers at. See, who done stashed the food, who the man that's prepping. See, and these preppers thinking they gonna get away, but them they gonna be the target. See, you prepping, you gonna be the target for the contraband, the people that come looking for your behind. But Isaiah 13, I want to get this from. It says verse 14, and they had a darn deer in here too. I'm not totally sure that's what the chase row is, but I'm thinking that's what that is. And they sure had the deer in the movie. They got it on the cover of the darn movie. It says, and it shall be as the chase row. See that deer let you know some stuff in the pop off. See, just like when the birds go to flying, something is going on. It shall be like the chase row, and as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn his own people and flee everyone into his own land. See, they're gonna be fleeing and staying in their house and staying where they can got some security with their own people. It's not gonna be all this friendly stuff. See, it say everyone that is found shall be thrust through. If you found and all hate going on, and you got something that somebody else want, they gonna knock your head off and just take it. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the edge of by the sword. And you sitting around like this Negro, and you drawn unto these people, thinking you gonna help them and all this crap. You best to be like the man with the shotgun and say, "This is my family. Y'all better get the heck out my yard." Not no, you know, y'all in my house and we all gonna stick together. Crap, no. Y'all better get in that goddamn car and get on that highway and find y'all somewhere to go. This is my house, me and my daughter, and I got the pistol, and I'm gonna tell y'all to hit the freaking road. Because when all heck break loose, y'all is gonna try to stick together the same way me and my daughter gonna stick together. But this is what they're moving, man. The movie is powerful. They got a lot in there to do. The plane was crashing. Planes was crashing. All of the communications was messed up. And look at verse 19. This is what's gonna happen to Babylon. Cause see, I really want to harp on that mushroom cloud. Verse 19 is saying the Babylon, the glory of kingdom, the beauty of the city, the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. See, and this is what Jeremiah shows how Edom is going to be like Sodom and Gomorrah, and Babylon is going to be like Sodom and Gomorrah. And it quotes the same scripture, and it says it the same way, just like this saying it. So you can combine this Babylon with the Babylon in Jeremiah and the Babylon in Jeremiah 49 and Jeremiah 50. They all connected that this is Babylon the Great, America, and it's going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. This is what it's talking about. And these Christians these Edomites, damn a Christian, these Edomites is the greatest liars, and they're going to try to go around the fact that Babylon is talking about America. They got a one of the Edomites was telling them, but they don't want to believe him. He went to all kind of seminary schools, and he telling them that Babylon the Great is America, and these other countries is gonna come against America and blow this place to smithereens. But anyway, it say in verse 8, it say, "There shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine." See, they name famine last because that's gonna be the backbreaker. "And she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord who judged her." The Lord judging this place like he judged Sodom and Gomorrah with a bunch of homos. We're talking about a pride parade. They got the pride parade every month. They're going into the schoolhouse, waving rainbow flags, blaspheming God with the rainbow flag. See, you want to use the abomination and God's symbol and sign for the people of the earth about the flood. You're gonna use that to promote an abomination and fornication. This is what he want you to do. And America started it with the who? Obamas. See, they always popping up on the scene. And you never know what the heck they got going on because they'll never let that one out. But the fact is that these people is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. And America is Babylon the Great. And they can't hide it. That's why the pamphlet said death to America. Because these other nations, and the man said we got enemies all around, the Korean, the Chinese, somebody finna do something to us, and they was already doing it. The lady and the little black girl, they looked off into the distance at the city, at this great city Babylon, and they saw what did it say the merchants gonna do? The merchants, where is it? Yeah, this is what the girl did in verse 10. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment. See, the people look, the little girl and pretty, this old school pretty woman. See who played in Pretty Woman. She looking at the city and the mushroom cloud. Then tore that darn city up. It said, and alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is your judgment come. See, this place is going up in flames, going up in fire, and ain't nothing that these people gonna be able to do about it. And a funky Christian didn't warn nobody. You had the Israelites on every corner. Had the Israelites in Barry the movie telling people that America is going up in flames. See, and nobody didn't want to listen, and they was mocking the prophets. See, they were taking them to jail, talking about this private property, all this type of crap, when it's supposed to be freedom of religion. See, this is what's gonna happen to America. Verse 21, it said, and the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence, see, because the people gonna be killing each other and missiles gonna be dropping. Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. You see, because these religions, nobody is paying that stuff no attention, man. Cause you know you got the Jehovah Wiccan talking about this is talking about religion. It's a lie. Verse 11 through 13 let you know this is a certified city. A city got merchants in it, and it got merchandise. You see, all of these merchandise is not in no freaking church. Then it got slaves, employees, people that work and sell the darn stuff. You don't got this in no freaking religion. This ain't got nothing to do with no religion. It didn't say that the temples and the priests, see, the money and the temples and the priests. Now it talked about a bride and groom, see, but a bride and groom, they get married in a little funky church situation. But this ain't what it's talking about. It's saying that in the city, all these type of people that play the trumpet and the musicians, see, to have, because America is a bunch of partying going on. See, and that's why Yahweh Shah say it's going to be people eating and drinking, just like in Noah's day. Eating, drinking, being married, giving in marriage. This is all what it's saying about Babylon. It's going to be people, it ain't going to be people doing that no more in Babylon. They ain't going to be eating and drinking and having parties no more. The place is going to be going down in flames because they the one been mocking and killing the prophets and the Israelites for 400 years in this place, and they going to be burnt by fire. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.